Your goals, they don't need motivation. They need consistency. And that consistency is discipline. If you're a young woman trying to get her life together, feeling overwhelmed, you're tired, maybe even lost, listen, I'm a single mom. I went back to school. I was exhausted out of my mind, pumping milk at 5 a.m. in the morning, and somehow I made it work. Not because I had it figured out, but because I had discipline. That changed everything, and it can change your life too. So in my early 20s, I'm 26 right now, so 25 and younger, I had zero structure in life. I'm telling you, I did exactly what I felt like. I ate whatever I wanted to eat. I went to sleep whenever I wanted to go to sleep. If I didn't like a job, I would quit it the next day and find another one the next day after that. Like, I did not care. I would procrastinate over everything. I dropped out of college twice, and I just feel like it was my life and I was able to make decisions for myself. So I did whatever I wanted to do. Ultimately, I ignored my responsibilities. And then I kept wondering, like, why does my feel why does my life feel so chaotic and so hard? Then I had my daughter, and that changed everything. Life didn't give me the option to be lazy anymore. I had to show up and I had to be somebody that she could depend on. Even when I had nothing left in me. I'm telling y'all, the times where I felt like I didn't have nothing in me, I still had to get up, pump, feed her, get myself together because I had a child to look after. Let me be real with y'all. Waking up in the morning is not my thing. It has never been my thing. It has never been my thing, and it probably never will be like my thing, but it's something that I have to do. Especially during the times where you have to feed your child, you have to get up in the morning and get these tasks done because you have a child to look after. There's no option, there's no plan B. You're the only person, and as a single mom, you have to depend on yourself. You have to be disciplined. I had to set alarms every 2 hours when she was born because she was jaundiced. So, therefore, I had to sleep every hour on the dot and wake up every other hour to pump her milk. It was very exhausting, but had I didn't have discipline, I would have never made it through it. Yep. I cried so many mornings. I cried so many nights. I cried and I cried and I cried and I still cry. But it's not as bad as it was a year ago. And I did it. But that's what discipline is. It's doing the hard things anyways. And those early mornings became my routine. It became who I was. It became who I am, actually. And I started showing up for myself and not just for my baby. And that's when it dawned on me. Around the same time, I decided that I wanted to go back to school. Not because it was convenient, not because it was a trend or anything like that, but I have a child now. I was so exhausted one day and I looked at my daughter and I thought to myself, she deserves so much more than a life that I ever had. And I can't just sit there and rely on a perfect time to want to go back to school or the perfect time to get myself together. I had to do it now. So I struggled, night classes, diaper changes, feeding late at night, staying up in the morning to get my assignments done, and on top of that, still trying to breastfeed. And y'all, some days I don't even know how I was still standing. I don't even know how I managed to get through the next day. I think I just prayed on it and then I kept on pushing because I just kept pushing myself further and further till I got to a point where it just became a normal situation for me. And that's what discipline had taught me, that I'm more than capable of what I thought I could handle. I can handle a lot more. And here's what I learned: the more disciplined you are, the more your life aligns. Your goals, they don't need motivation, they need consistency. And that consistency is discipline, whether it's fitness, finances, motherhood, mental health, school, whatever you could think of. Discipline is what closes the gap between where you are and where you want to be in life. You don't need to be special, you just need to be committed. Like, really commit yourself. And that's what I want every woman watching this to know. So, if you're watching this and you feel like your life is a mess, or you wasting your time, or you don't know where to start, just start with the habit. One promise to yourself: go to bed early, wake up 10 minutes sooner, drink more water, turn off your phone, something. That little act of discipline, it definitely adds up. And over time, it wires who you are. You're not too far gone, you're not too late. And if no one told you this yet, you are strong enough to create the life you want. I'm not perfect. I'm still a mess. I'm still figuring things out in college right now as a 26-year-old single mom. But now the difference is I trust myself to get back up. Discipline gave me peace, it gave me confidence, and it gave me the future that I want to live. If this video resonate with you, drop a comment down below. And y'all, let's grow together because it's 2025 and we got goals to accomplish this year. You're not alone in this. Trust me, we're all in the same boat. So let's start this community together. I'll see you guys in my next video.